Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. What's your name?
Shuma BBB.
Yes, sir. What's your name,
This
sir?
is Mr. Francis.
Hey, hi, Mr. Francis. Thank you for calling again.
Yeah, thank you. These are Chichi's non-seat. I hope she's fine.
Yeah, she is. She's fine.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. No problem.
Okay.
The issue on ground.
Mm-hmm.
You feel your life is in danger, and you feel you don't have a place in that marriage anymore, and you know you hate this one so much at this point. Then what are you still doing here?
Are we trying to chase her out of? Maybe there's a way to rectify things, though.
Rectify what? She has spoken to this man for so long, and the man did not see any reason in which this woman is complaining because of his reckless spending. Now she went ahead to secure the future of her children. Why would the man be angry? Is he the one that give her the money to buy the land? She used her own money to acquire the property. Then you are angry because your name is not on the papers. Then tomorrow now you will chase her out and you lay claim on the land, which is not your own. To me, the woman did a very right thing by buying those landed property in her name, not putting her husband's name. That is very good for her. And the husband calling family meetings and other stuff that shouldn't happen at all. What are the family coming to discuss? To tell the woman to change his name back or what? For me, I don't think if the woman has come to a conclusion that yes, he doesn't love this man anymore, what she feels for this man is hate, then what are you still doing in the marriage?
I think that it's after this reason. Sometimes you are angry. You just say, I don't like this person. I can't stand this person anymore. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you mean that.
You don't mean that. And this man is tormenting you day and night with his behavior. Why don't you get separated for a while and see how things pans out?
Oh, wow.
You understand?
Wow, Francis, you are harsh.
Right.
Okay, thank you so much.
I'm just being real here.
I mean, yeah, let's be real. So it's cool.
Exactly. What other thing is messing her up? So let her just get separated for a while and see how things pans out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for calling, Francis. Wow, that was quite harsh, I think, in my opinion. But, I'm just saying. Hello, good morning. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening, sir. Who are we speaking with?
You are speaking with Lisa.
Did you say your name again?
I'm Mishan. I'm calling from my
Mishan. Okay, go ahead, Mishan.
Yeah. What the woman did was, she was right for what? For buying her own property. But the mistake she made was telling her husband. Yeah, you can't keep your this thing. Like, you can't love too much. You some other people over love, they make them made a mistake. When you love somebody and somebody doesn't love you, you have to know how you stand with the person. It's not everything that you can make your own person. Someone that doesn't love you. If her husband has that kind of attitude and she decided to go and buy her own property, why can't her keep it for herself? So sometimes the love that we sometimes we choose to make mistakes for ourselves.
Wow.
Which is very, very bad.
Because we choose to love someone.
You can't force somebody to love you.
Okay.
If someone doesn't love you, you have to know how you stand with the kind of that person. So for me, the woman who has to go and buy property do well, but she made a mistake of telling her husband which he doesn't love her.
Wow.
That's my own.
Thank you. Thank you very much. At this point, I think I want to just mention a couple of things. Let's think for a moment, right, about this man's point of view as well. Like, why would you buy a landed property? I'm your husband. And you didn't even think to inform me before. You are informing me after the fact. Not to mention, because I'm reckless, but maybe I would have been willing to spend on this. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Who am I speaking with? I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Big shout out to one of the best radio presenter. I call you the Radio Panther.
Oh, thank you.
Elegant woman. Your voice is amazing, but not as cool as my Achalugum. I miss her. I hope she's hearing.
Yes, I'm sure she's listening. How are you?
Okay. I'm fine, thank you. Did you drink water today?
Yes, so very important. You Uncle, did you drink?
Sure. Don't worry, I did. Your shoes shine, don't worry. Your shoes shine. Your face shoe.
Thank you.
Now,
Let's talk, yes.
Yeah, first of all, good evening, everybody. Mama May, the last couple that just spoke, my daughter, I greet you.
Francis.
Good evening, Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Henry. I'm calling from Lekki.
Okay.
Good evening, but yeah, in Nigeria, calling from Nigeria Street, in between Lekki here. Concerning this matter, my question is, they don't tell her. They don't tell her before. Like she got married to an egocentric person. That English, you understand? Everybody understand that one. Like there is this egocentric person. Like if the man is so egocentric to the point that like is alarming. Needs to be like that. That ego needs to be studied. You understand what I mean? I guess there are a lot of men like that, but she knew him because she won't tell me that he didn't know this guy right from this start, that this guy has it. Now, this one has risen to the point of the fact of blinding him not to see the goodness of what that did, what he does, what she did. Because to me, that's the plus.
Oh, that's a plus.
That's a plus to the marriage. To me, I don't know about anybody. I don't know how anybody feels because everybody feels differently. But to me, if I'm married by a special grace of God, I'm blessed with such lady. That's a plus for me and for my wife to do such. And now we applaud her. Now it has changed from applauding to family meeting.
But wait, Henry, let me ask you a question.
Okay. Now village square, they go settle the matter.
No, but
I'll come in.
Wait, Harry, I have a question. Yes. So is it? I mean, don't you think that she should have at least asked him first?
That's why I said, there's this indoor conversation between not only dating relationships, couples, this is marriage. They are married.
Right.
They have a child, I believe so.
Yes, they have
right?
children, yes.
They are deep into each other. Yes, she might be at fault for not, but sometimes it's not even everything that a wife tells the husband. I believe so. There's a time that, for example, if a wife boldly pay the school fees of the children without letting the husband know, and at the same time surprising the husband, oh, my darling, don't worry about this school fee. I've sorted that, and please don't pay back. How will that husband, like as a reasonable being, how would he feel? How would that such person, you as a person, how will you feel?
Isn't that a little different? Isn't that a little different from this?
No. What's the difference? She told the husband. It's not about like the one that there's a story that went round about somebody, a woman bought land and the husband went and rented the apartment where the woman was the landlord. It's a different thing, you understand? I don't know if you heard the story. But this one, instead of hiding it from because she loves the husband. The husband is, the ego has already covered, blinded the man. And another thing is family, the advisor, the people that are advising the man in the family, my question now is the people that are advising that man first. And the ego, the man is that ego is something, as like I said initially, needs to be studied.
Okay.
That guy is so egocentric. And another thing, what my question to her, what does she want us to do? Because she didn't read that part.
I think right now she just wanted to express. So in case there's a way we can help her to keep her home.
Please, if you have a number, tell her that Henry, Edith, text, run for her life. She should run.
Okay.
Well, she should just start looking for the black goat when it's not yet night.
He says black goat.
Like,
okay.
No. It's clear because Umunne and Umunna. This meeting going from Market Square.
Thank you very much, Henry. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, people. I need to take a commercial break. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. This is Super 92.7. Let's be real. I'll be back.
Lagos, are you ready for an unforgettable night of laughter? It's Ajebo Unleashed 12.0 Family Guy. We're cracking comedy like never before, featuring Ajebo and his cartoon characters live on stage. Plus an all-star lineup: MC Edo Pikin, Ray Jota, Akbararo, Dan Humorous, Ukodo, Memory Cat, and MC Walter. Musical performances by superstar Nigerian artists. Your host for the night, Real Warri Pikin. Venue, Echo Hotels and Suites. Date, Sunday, June 29th, 2025. Time, red carpet 6 p.m. and show starts at 7 p.m. sharp. Tickets, regular 10K, VIP 25K. Gold table, 3.5 million naira. Premium table, 4.5 million naira. Single gold seats and single premium seats also available at 350K and 450K respectively. Get your tickets now at www.houseofajabo.org. Packaged by Blackberry Macro Events and produced by iPlan Wonders. Media partner, Super FM.
Are you ready for a battle of words?
So what do you stand to gain by going through my phone?
So if you have nothing to hide, why is it a problem that I'm looking through your phone? Like,
if you're looking for reasons, you will find it. And when you find it, to destroy the relationship. So are you happy now?
Get ready for Shots Fired, the high-energy, debate-based program where opinions clash and sparks fly. Each episode brings together two passionate voices with opposing views on today's hottest topics. Whether it's politics, pop culture, sports, technology, or society, the stakes are high, the arguments are sharp, and the competition is fierce. Our host sets the stage. Then it's game on. Timed rounds of fiery arguments and rebuttals, where each debater fights to win you over with compelling points and razor-sharp wit. Who will sway the crowd? Who will take the heat? It's the ultimate test of passion, knowledge, and persuasion. Shots Fired. The debates are real, the opinions are hot, and the conversations are unforgettable. Tune in every Friday, 11 a.m. to 12.
And I'm leaving the phone lines open. If you just joined us, very quickly, let me catch you up to speed. The message reads, I have thought about whether to share the story or not, but I can't keep quiet any longer. Let anything that wants to happen. I'm tired of keeping quiet, and lately I'm not afraid that my life might be in danger. I don't want to give away too much information of the things I've been going through, but this one I have to announce. My husband makes money, but he spends it recklessly. I've been talking about this for years until I got tired. I started planning for my future and that of my children. I recently bought a land, and when I told my husband, he asked to see the papers. I showed him the pictures of the signed documents from my phone because my cousin was the one that helped me with the paperwork, and I have not collected the hard copy from her yet. When my husband saw the documents, he started giving me attitude. I kept wondering why, but I didn't have power to quarrel, so I didn't ask. Do you know that my husband called family meeting on my head? He said he was going to His family came on Saturday and they did meeting against me because I bought the land in my name. My husband didn't even mention the matter to me, but it's good because I've decided that I am not safe in this family again. So let them do their worst. I told my cousin to hold the papers with her because even I am not safe in my house. But I am very heartbroken. I am so angry that I regret marrying my husband. That is the matter on ground. That is the person's situation. Should she have bought landed property without informing her husband first? Even if she was the one that was going to use her money, and even if she knew that he was reckless, you're not giving him the money. You are just saying you're just buying the thing for you guys. Should he have? And then, is he legitimately, does he have a right to be angry that you are telling me after the fact? 0705 6900927. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Who are we speaking with?
My name is Stanley.
Thank you for calling, Mr. Stanley. Where are you calling from?
Yeah.
Where are you calling from?
I don't know why I'm calling you from Ogba.
Thank you. Please go ahead.
I don't know why some ladies, whenever they manage to buy something, they will run into national radio to come talk about it. I don't know why. You said you bought a land. Your husband is a reckless spender. You bought a piece of land. You didn't tell him, you didn't discuss it with him. You bought it, you showed the picture on the phone. Look at it, I've done what you can do. What you can do over the years, I've done. Look at it, I've done. So that is an ego, And he didn't say anything about it, it just worked out. And the next thing, family meeting is here. I said, what is the outcome of the family meeting? And he didn't tell us that. So how about if the man was the one who went and bought the house without discussing it with her? How is she going to feel about it? I mean, I think these ladies, they just talk so much. You just manage to buy small, tiny piece of land. The next thing, you're coming to national radio to come tell us, you bought a piece of land.
So I have a question for you.
Money. Your husband is making money. Not that he's not making money. He's making money. He's tagging a reckless spender. So I'm just waiting one day. I'll just tune into this radio station by 8 o'clock to 9 p.m., 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then somebody will just call. My husband has been a very nice husband. I'm grateful to God that I met him. So you just see one woman every time they come in to complain, singing along, looking for who will contribute to their stories. You bought a piece of land. You have a partner. You married to. Both of you live together. That you want to buy a piece of land, even though it's a reckless spender. You don't know how to manage your husband. You don't know how to manage his work. So all of a sudden, you just start making money. When he's a reckless spender, you just decide all of a sudden. So what did you do differently that you haven't done since? Just the money just popped out from nowhere. You bought a piece of land, then you're rubbing it all over the street. Yeah, I have done what you can do over the years. Yeah, look at it.
So can I ask you a question when you're done?
Oh, yeah, ask me.
Okay. So first off, I just want to find out from you, right? You what you're saying is that it's okay for the man did the right thing. Basically, what you're saying is it's fine what he did. It's okay. What she did was wrong. As far as you're concerned, what she did was wrong by buying a land without letting him know. Are we on that page together?
Yeah.
Okay.
What she did was wrong without buying the piece of land without letting him know.
Okay.
You should have informed your husband, discussed it with him.
So, but did you hear the part where she did say there were other things that had happened that she didn't want to talk about. She didn't want to mention. Her grievance was not necessarily, in my opinion, is it possible that it was not necessarily about the way he acted, but the fact that you didn't even think that we should have a conversation, even if you're upset with me. Instead, you went to call family members. Why didn't I put your name? I bought land without you.
Okay, do you want to believe that you bought? No, how did she present it? Now you show your husband pictures. Look at, I bought a land. You rub it in all over his face. Then you showed him, so he didn't utter a word. You believe that? So he just stepped out. The next thing, he brings family members. He didn't talk about it. You guys did not have a conversation. You didn't discuss anything.
Well,
At that
she
point,
says, yeah, I'm going by what she said, and she said, well, he didn't say anything. I just gave her attitude.
We are going by what she said.
Yes.
We are going by what she said. So based on what she said and based on what I'm seeing and based on the picture she has painted, and I think there is nothing involved because she insulting the husband doesn't really make any sense to me.
Do you call that insulting him because she bought land without letting him know?
You say your husband is making money. It's not that he's not making money. He's making good money according to the story.
Yes, he's just reckless with his spending.
So what is that? You're the woman in the house. You have authority. I believe every woman has authority over the husband. When the house is good, is woman. Every good woman control the husband. I've never seen a woman with husband. We woman no fit control. I've never seen a man with woman no fit control.
That's interesting for you to say that. That's quite a hasty generalization, but I will listen. I'm listening. That's interesting.
Yeah, that is fact. That is fact. See, any man that his wife made the control, his wife made the control. That home made the get peace. That man made the really. See, go and ask those women who married, who are successful in their lifetime.
Okay.
Their wife are the one controlling their resources.
Okay, so if I hear you say two things. I hear you say two things. On one hand, you're saying that a successful man is his wife that controls. So a man that is not successful, is it the wife that still controls him to his lack of success?
So both of them are still there at the same time. Both of them are still there. Now, what I'm just trying to bring out in this case, your husband is making money according to you.
Yes.
And you said he's a reckless person. So where are you? Where are you? Okay, you decided, okay, I'm scared of tomorrow. Let's start doing something. So what is it that you didn't do since you got married to him that you just start doing all of a sudden you now have money to bought his hand?
I mean,
Then
she could have been working, to be fair. She could have been doing her own thing and investing and saving her money.
So the next thing, you just come, show him phone. Then look at the picture. I bought the phone, I bought the land, look at this. I have done what you can do. That is what he's saying. So how do you want the husband to feel? And you say your life is not safe in the house. So why is going to kill you? Who's after your life that you bought a piece of land? It is making money. Don't you think that he can equally get his own piece of land? So how do you allow this man, all these years you guys have been married, then he can't even afford the property? He can't even afford the property if he is making that money. So I think that woman, what I just want to tell ladies is, I'm just hoping to tune in one day and I see one lady that will come and praise her husband. I'm just hoping that day. Hoping that day. So you just whenever you buy one cup of garri in the house, next time you're coming to radio to talk about it. My husband could not bring money today, so I bought a cup of garri. That is what me and my children eat.
You know that men bring their problems too, right? But I hear you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I hear you. And I know that sometimes, I feel like that reads to me like you feel like the guy was demeaned and disrespected by that act. Oh, I see a call coming in. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, this is Mr. Steven.
Thank you for calling, Mr. Steven. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Lekki.
Awesome. Talk to me, sir.
Thank you very much. What of my sister and
she's fine. She'll be back soon. She'll be back soon.
All right.
Yes.
Back to the topic.
Yes, sir.
It's very interesting because the woman already she have known the husband she married. So for not telling the husband is very good. Because that kind of man has spent without looking back. If the wife call him to say, oh, I want to buy something and have so amount, the man may tell him to bring it. And before you know it, he start buying unnecessary things. That is why the woman is not happy. So for she to take that step is very good. Let them call the family shrine. It's not anybody's business. She should keep whatever she bought. Because if the man can be spending anyhow, he can even spend that money. So let them keep the document very well. Because if you bring it or put it in the man's name, the man will collect it one day and sell it. Whoever that is telling you whether the woman did wrong or wrong, it's a lie. The woman did not do any wrong thing. The woman did a very perfect thing. If you know that your wife spend anyhow, you don't even need to give her money to keep. If you know that your husband spend anyhow, hide your own. That's my own contribution.
Thank you.
So it's pure.
So I have to ask you a question though. Is it possible that should she maybe have told him before buying the land, even if she doesn't give him the money, just told him ahead of buying the land?
If the wife tell the husband, the man may discourage her.
So what?
And before you know it now, she will keep the money. Before you know it, the man will start begging.
Okay.
Can you give me 500,000? I know you have the money. Please, I'll give you next month. Before you know it, she will finish the money too. And the man will not pay. Because if for the woman to come out and say the husband is spending recklessly, meaning that the man is buying unnecessary things. So, whatever he's buying is unnecessary.
Thank you for calling. I have questions because I'm wondering to myself, should she have probably put his name in the property? What do you think? I'm just curious. Hello, good evening. Are you there? Okay, please call me back. The number again is 0705-6900-927. 0705-6900-927 or 0802-502-7711. Hello, good evening. This is about where my phone lines start getting crazy on me. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening, ma'am. Who am I speaking with?
Good evening. This is Esther from Suler.
Thank you for calling, Esther. Please go ahead.
Okay. This issue on ground is the woman, what she did is right. Because I can't be living with a man and I've been talking to you. You know, things you're supposed to do as a man, you have the money now. You can't make use of it. Is it when the money is no more there that you start regretting? You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't disturb you. I have my own money. What will I do? I will plan for my children. As a man, you are not planning for the kids. So you want me to fold my hands and watch you? And you know, these days, as a woman or a man, if you don't plan for your children, in future, you'll be the one to suffer it. Yes. And I decided to go and get a land for myself. Now you are hungry. You even have the guts, the nerve to call your family member on me.
But wait.
With that, I will...
Go ahead.
With that, I will hate you for life. I will never forgive you. Yes, I will never forgive you. Okay, if I didn't tell you that I have so pain, what will you beat me? Even though you later know in future, what will you do?
Yeah, but...
I try to open up for you. Okay,
you marry this man, and you're supposed to help him. I mean, you are the helpmeet, right? So if that is his weakness, I mean, couldn't you have written the proper?
So should I kill him? So because I'm supposed to help me, so I should kill him before, or maybe I should break his head to put words inside.
No, what I'm saying is, why didn't you just buy the property for you and him to protect your family?
Really?
I'm just
not so love they shack me rich.
Wow.
I don't understand.
Where is true
my
love?
Business? Let's forget about true love. So, okay, hold on now. I'm not daft now. This is my money. It's not your money. I didn't collect money from you. It is my sweat. You understand? Let's forget about if that man, if you're irresponsible, you're just spending it on unnecessary things. Maybe I've talked to you. You don't want to listen. So what do I do? And I have mine. I want to happen. Let it happen. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, language. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't give a damn. Whatsoever that will happen, let it happen. If you're a man that you even see women, so women, they will not even tell you. They will not even. They'll be spending the money together now, and I will be doing my own. By the way, that your own money go finish. Me, I don't use my money do something else. But she decide to open up to you. So why are you angry? Why? I beg. This message, you should not even read this kind of
don't
message
be angry.
again.
I'm sorry, ma.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
I'm sorry, Esther.
That thing that man did is wrong. You are hungry. So you now want me to sit down and start watching you. I will not plan for my own children. I beg you. Anything go happen, if the man go scatter me, scatter. I don't give a damn.
Wow, Esther, I'm so sorry. Wow, I don't even have words. You sound like there's a lot we need to uncover and talk through, because wow. Okay, I'm going to read a few messages and I can open the phone lines once again. So give me a moment. Play that voice note right now.
In Choma, this is Ben from Surulere. Okay, let's be real tonight. First of all, I would say that while the woman's investment is good, I don't think the intention is coming from a place of respect and partnership. Marriage, this is marriage. This is not like a usual boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. And as partners, I don't think it's right to have an investment without informing the other person you are in the business or in the relationship, in the marriage with. And afterwards, just informing the person like, okay, see what I did do. So it doesn't show that you value their input or you value their resources. And yes, for her to even say that, okay, the man has is reckless in spending and the rest, obviously she doesn't rate him that much. So probably she just feels, okay, there's really nothing much he can offer to this deal. I can do it without him. Then secondly, okay, it's okay to say that, okay, you want to secure your future and that of your children. That's fine. But okay, how about putting the documents in your children's name? Because you know that obviously, if you're in a relationship like marriage, I have a partner, having just your own name on the documents may sound a little bit like you're trying to protect just yourself, or you are already planning your exits. It can send different signals. Probably that's why the man called for a meeting, because such things can be open to different interpretations. I mean, this is marriage. If it was the other way around now, she would have also probably felt the same way. If the man wanted to buy a property or make an investment and exclude her from the deal, even if he's the one contributing the most or all the money, she herself may not feel that safe she's talking about. So let's always try to see it from different angles. Marriage is a teamwork. I mean, two of you are one. If you're not willing to see it as you being one with him, then you have no business being in marriage with him. You don't trust him. You don't trust his judgments. You don't even feel safe being with him at the moment. So why then are you in a relationship? Just move away and live your life, because you don't trust him. Now, if you say, okay, because the man is reckless in spending, you're his wife and okay, there's cash coming in, you can, rather than even going ahead to buy that property, you may put the property idea up front and say, okay, I will find a way to, let's have this as a budget. The moment you have this as a goal, you start helping him take those extra cashes, spend recklessly, put it in the project. You may say, okay, even if you have the money to buy the land, you may say, okay, I will put certain amount down and I would help him gather those ones he spends on reckless projects. You just need to give him something to strive towards. Some men, yes, it's true, they may have the resources, but they may not have that direction or that purpose. Your reason for being a partner to him is to give him that sense of commitment or accountability for the resources. Right. But you just trying to now save your head and back out means you are trying to exit the marriage, or you're already planning to exit. So rather than doing it and feeling unsafe, just do it and check out already. So that's my own take.
Wow. Well, he has some points in the conversation. And then, yes, please, what's the matter with my money is my money, your money is our money? Because, yeah, I did want to ask about that. He goes on to say, from the way the lady sounded, it looks like she's tired of the marriage and planning her exit. So the solo property purchase is one of the tools she wants to use as an excuse to exit the marriage. So rather than staying there and feeling unsafe, she should just leave the reckless spender. Someone else may be more suitable for him as a partner. Okay, I will take your calls. I just want to read some messages. Make una do small now. This is okay. And then this message says, I like the fact that it is when they are what? I like the fact that is when they're saying this on air. If I was the woman, I would tell my husband that I want to buy land. Meanwhile, I have already bought the land and I have already started building on it. Since isn't that deception? I'm curious. It says, since I know he's a reckless spender, I will just text him to see his reaction. Oh, you mean test him? But since the man is a reckless spender, I will just do my thing peacefully and be happy to leave one day with my kids. He will just come back from work and he will not find anyone in the house. the woman should just continue to stay happy and try to do the best. When the house is done, she can move on with her kids. The man does not know what he's saying. I mean, this man, she should have just put the kid's name so it's safe for her. Okay, I see another message. Well, I guess the both can be paranoid, but flip side, if the dude decides to get a property and not include his wife in the deal, we don't want to hear no outcry about that. Don't know what to do with this story. What does she want us to do? Why can't the woman keep short? Seriously, she shot herself. Now she should bleed. His money is our money, but my money is mine. Classic. Okay. 0705-6900927. That's the number to call. 0705-6900927. Hello? That number is a little tricky. So 0802-502-7711. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Sure.
Good evening, ma'am. What's your name, ma'am?
How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. This is May from Ogun.
I wanted to say, is this May? But yeah, thank you for calling. Go ahead,
How
please.
was the duty now?
She's fine. No, she's just unavoidably absent for a bit. Yeah.
So I just want to correct something.
Right.
About what people have said a lot of things. And I believe everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Yes, please.
So Stanley said something that he made one fact that every good home also that women should control their home. That is a myth.
Right?
Yes, it is. It's a myth. So I believe this particular woman that we're talking about, she said a lot of things that she does not want to say some certain things.
Yes.
So I believe she alone knows what she's going through in her marriage. Whatever she has done, best known to her. I believe there should be a reason why she has said this. Now, Sandy also said something that why are people coming out of this show? We say, let's be real, right?
Yes.
This show is not for people that are doing fine. This show is for people that have problems. That is why all the stories we bring here, maybe the man will complain or the woman will complain. It's for problem, not for praises, not for people that are doing fine, not for people that are doing well.
Right.
So that is another fact that I want to rule out. So now when people come to go, I say, why is he bringing this? We are the one that ask them to bring stories here now. If they don't bring story, there's no show for us now. There's nothing for us to
converse
comment
over.
on.
Yeah.
So that is just. So, but I think for the woman, to be on the safer side, like a lot of people have said, maybe should have used their children's name. She's the only one that knows what she's passing through. So we can't, because we are not there. She said the man is a reckless spender. Like Mr. Steve said something. Maybe if she had made the man know, like, okay, bring the money. I am going to get the land, and at the end of it, eventually not get anything. What if he's such a person? What if they've done maybe some transaction before that he eventually did not fulfill what the discussion they had? Okay, wanted to get this, and at the end of the day, he did not get it. What if things like that had happened? So, like I said, to be honest, she should have used the name of the children, because what's his name? Yes, Ben something, that marriage, partnership, and all that. Yes, you understand that. But she alone knows what she's
going through. Yeah.
Yes. Then one other thing I want to say that escaped my mind. I'm coming. That thing just.
It went out the window. Okay.
So people should. Okay. Hey, I think was it last week or last 2 weeks?
Yes.
Last 2 weeks, rather. The story came of that a lady that's on this same show. That the lady, the boyfriend, not even the husband, gave her 1.2 million to start up the business. And all of just the boyfriend, not her husband. 1.2 million to start up the business. And it was not up to how many she said she needed. And it's this same guy that gave her the iPhone, whatever that she was using. She said that the iPhone is not good, that she needs to buy the latest iPhone and all that. And we all came out for this. Is that not reckless? Is that reckless?
Reckless spending, yeah.
Everybody came out for this lady and said, oh, she's this, she's that. So why are we blaming this one now for saying her husband is
a reckless spender?
It is not all men, or maybe it is not everybody that is able to talk to their partner and their partner will listen to them.
True.
It is not. Like what I was saying, you control. No, it is not everybody. It's not every partner that listens to, okay, your partner don't do this. It is not all. They might say, oh yeah, let's do it this way. And they will go on doing it in their own way. So let's not lash out at this man. She alone knows what to do. If it is the other way around, too, it is all of us that will still come here to say, why is the woman like this? Oh, she's a reckless spender. She cannot keep the home. It is here that we almost finished one, that the husband was buying everything. She does not contribute any. And we all lashed out at her. That why would she not contribute? Why would she not help her husband and all that? So please, let's just cut her some slack, and I just pray God will help her and see her through with whatever it is she's going through.
Amen. Thank you so much, May. Thank you very much for calling. Okay, I see another voice note that just came in, so I'm going to take it as soon as possible.
Hello, good evening, Super FM. This is Shido's here. My take on the discussion this evening is that this is 2025. You get, the qualities of leadership is not predicated on who gets the chest. Do you understand? Quality of leadership these days is not predicated on the macho man. Yes, it is about who can lead with ideas and who can see the future. Do you understand? First of all, this man in question is not leading the house at all. He's not. I say this because if you're making money now, if you're making money tomorrow, do you think you'll make money forever?
True.
The reckless spending the wife talked about, is he really working on it? For a woman to have complained and gone as far as buying a landed property for the family, it means she must have said this over and over again. And this man, in his ego, he's not listening. A man that would rather spend, probably he's doing parties, having friends to gather around, spending money on things that are not futuristic. The woman has taken the step as a leader would do.
Wow.
Get the property for the family. Because, my sister, you are one sickness away from bankruptcy in this country. Do we have insurance? Does our insurance really work? From what I hear, they are not civil servants. So,
no,
where are they going to be earning their pension when they are old? Do you understand? So, if he's spending recklessly and the wife has taken the initiative of going to get a landed property, he should be happy. I think now if I don't buy land, okay, let me be the one to build the house on it. Yes, so that he no go lost. My wife owns the land, I own the house, I build the house. It is for both of us. There are other ways to look at these things. And calling your family members alone to a meeting that concerns husband and wife does not make sense. What happened to the woman's family? Or she no come from family, she fall from up. Let's put a balance to it now. Call her family, call your family. And if there's anyone wise in his own family, they should talk sense into his head and say, your wife is doing good for you by buying a landed property for both of you and your children. So therefore, you should be happy for it. Thank God for women that can lead in this 21st century. Some men can be so reckless and forget that there's a future ahead of them. Thank God for a woman that can see ahead of him, ahead of herself, and wants to look for the well-being of the family. I don't understand this way with the talk, say the woman. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your message. I see this one that says, I think the woman did the right thing. If the man makes her happy and treats her well, I believe she would have told him, or probably included his name in the land document. What if she had tried to talk to the man severally about investing his money or getting a land and the man didn't budge? Plus, it clearly looks like she's tired of the marriage and does not see him as a partner anymore. Bumiko from Ota. Thank you very much, Bumiko. It looks like she has given up on the marriage. I see your call coming in. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Chief.
Good evening, sir. Please turn down the volume of your radio for me. Thank
you. How
you.
You doing?
I'm well, thank you. What's your name, sir?
Okay, I am Prince Mutai from Bajai.
Thank you for calling, sir. Please go ahead.
The last woman that spoke has spoken my mind.
Oh, okay.
You see, it is like a complex. That man, he has a complex. That is why he has gone to report the wife to the family. Why should that happen? You should have called her since she came to you to tell you she has bought a land. then you speak together, and you reason together, and you go ahead with the building of the house instead of calling a family to the wife on the wife. He's downgrading. Let's call a spade and not a fork. You see, it is a good thing that this woman has done. To me personally, if a woman, my wife that I married 44 years ago, has done that to me, I'll be very happy. How can I imagine? Yeah, well, I don't want to use bad language anyway. It's his own luck. Good luck to him. That's my
But sorry, sir, I want to ask a question. She didn't buy the property in both their names. She bought it in just her name.
Look. Either her name or any of the children's name or her husband's name. The name doesn't matter. That could be changed any moment they have resolved.
Okay.
But don't you think so?
I mean, yeah, I'm listening, and yeah, that does make sense. So I just wonder if maybe that's his anger, that's his grievance.
Yes, but you see, it has come to a point now where she has put his wife in jeopardy. Because the family will look down on her. You just say, that is it. How you sold or you present your wife to your family, that is how they are going to make it. As you make your bed, so shall you lie on it. Yeah, simple.
Thank you.
That's my take.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your take. Yeah. Thank you so much. Good night, sir. Wow. That is something to think about. I'm speechless. Even all the things I wanted to say, I couldn't say, but someone is trying to say something on WhatsApp, so let's listen.
Hey, Choma, just to correct an impression from the last voice notes, that is being played now. The wife did not buy the land for the family. I mean, we all know how this thing really works with the title document, with the title on the deed. If she had bought it for the family, it will have both names on it. I think that should have even been a better way to prompt the man to get serious with his spending habits. I mean, if someone who is already in the family is taking leadership, the best thing that would have happened would have been for her to say, okay, honey, I got this land for us. I have both our names on it. Now, that money you are spending recklessly, let's start building on it. That would have even given him a better nudge to take leadership. If she had put both names, I'm not saying after whether one should have his name or the other, but I'm not saying that this is marriage. If you are in for the long run, when you see those lapses, you will fix it. But when you're already planning for yourself alone while you're in the marriage, you're already planning your exits because you're not looking at him as someone you want to see in the future. You're already being in a future without him in the picture. So there's no need being in that kind of marriage anymore because you're not with him anymore. So if she had bought the land in both names, that would have been a better way to nudge the husband to say, okay, see you, we now have a better project at hand. Let's start building. I have this property. It's in our both names. Both your name and my name is in it. Nobody can kick the other person out since both names are in it. Now the man will not take leadership to start building. Those money.
Oh, wow. Well, I think he ended that abruptly. You see this property matter, eh? And this conversation
has scattered marriages.
Ken said, so your money is your money, my money is our money.
I want to just dissolve and disintegrate and just what other word can I use to destroy? Like just to wipe. If I can throw that saying into a black hole, I would.
I know, right?
It's unfair.
But in this case, she's saying the husband is a reckless spender, and as such, she has been talking to him over years. And he's not budging, and she's tired. So now I want to secure my future and my children's future. So she bought the landed property in her name. But she came back to show him, because, her cousin that helped her get it. So she took screen grab and said, look, I just bought a property. Showed her husband the man said, well, let me see. She showed him the picture. Oga didn't say anything, only to show up from nowhere. I mean, next day, family members have shown up. His family members from nowhere. To say, why did you buy? You bought it, and you didn't buy it in the man's name. Like you didn't buy it in both your names. You bought it in your own name. It's as what?
Wrong. Buying it in your own name when it's for your children, I would say. Why didn't you buy in your children's name?
Well, I mean, again,
it's marriage though. I get he's a reckless spender, but it's marriage. You're taking each other for your good and bad, characters, behaviors.
So I feel like there are many underlying issues.
Yeah, many.
Because she said there's so much I cannot say.
Oh,
right. And she goes on to say her grievance partly is he's not talking to me. He didn't even say a word. Like, you could have addressed me. You went to call family members to come and talk the matter.
Yeah, I know. There are certain men who don't know. Like, you know what? Let's settle it between husband and wife.
Somebody said, what of a man that is spending money without thinking about the future?
Bam.
One sickness always from bankruptcy for this country. Which is another thought.
Which is another thought. Yeah, I agree.
So, and I'm thinking about it. And some people don't realize that if you buy a property in both our names, it doesn't mean that one of us can sell it if both of us are alive.
No. Both signatures have to be.
But some people will think that because people have had a Mr. and oh yes, people have had a case of, oh, this is Mr. and Mrs. so-and-so property, and then the man I've seen a story, true story, where the man brought another woman, posed to be his wife, and used the opportunity to sell the property.
Bumbleclad.
And on that very bombing note, I'm gonna be out of here. But yeah, so maybe that's her fear.
Okay.
And that might be a legitimate fear.
It is actually, if you think about it critically, it's actually a legitimate fear. It is.
Why didn't I think of that before? I just remember that. I've seen that kind of situation happen.
Okay.
Anyways, the most important thing is I feel like they need to talk. And they need to see they can fashion a way forward.
I'm not always a fan of bringing in a third party when it comes to issues. Third party being in-laws. There are certain issues where yes, bring an in-law, but there are some that I feel like let's talk about it first.
Right? Make the effort
before you
first.
bring the whole. If you say you bring an in-law, one person, I can say okay because you.
It depends on who you're even bringing.
Who you're bringing? Don't go and bring my mother from you.
Don't go and bring somebody that will work in your favor. You need to get somebody from a neutral ground. So I wouldn't even say an in-law until you know that in-law loves both of you genuinely and will be honest with both of you genuinely.
You can bring my mother. She loves both of us genuinely. She will love both of us, and she will be happy to not be on my side 100%.
Oh my goodness, Kenny, what's in store for us today?
Man Crush Monday. So get this. I got a DM on Saturday, and there's this brother who was just. I don't want to say he was complaining. He was pouring out his emotions in his relationship. Married for 3 years. And he's been like, I don't know how to talk to my wife. Because he tuned in when I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago. I think I complained why a lot of men find it easier to talk to their friends rather than talk to their spouses. About financial, mental
issues,
even spiritual issues. I can't sleep at night. But me, when your guys go over a couple of drinks, but your wife doesn't know you have problems. I'm sleeping.
I mean, that's a whole conversation. I wish I was sitting around for that.
But now the question I'm asking to the guys, and also because I know Man Crush Monday, ladies like to drop a couple of nuggets or two of wisdom on the show. I love that. So I'm asking, why do you think men hide their struggles even from their women?
I have a list of thoughts.
Wow.
Someone says, I'm a real estate professional. The title documents are usually written as Mr. James and Mrs. Esther Okafor. Nobody can claim to be Mrs. Esther Okafor without evidence. But if I bring
ID and signature.
Yeah, but if I bring fake evidence and my husband came with me saying this is my wife, do you see? I mean, scam has happened many times, but I see your point. Thank you for mentioning that so that people know. Yes, so people know that you can actually get property, and when you get it in both your names, make sure that the names are individually written.
I like that.
Clearly
and signatures.
And just hope that nobody scams you with it.
I really do hope so.
I'm looking forward to the conversation. I'll be listening in on why men don't talk.
I want to hear what brother's going to say. I want your honest and open review, because the guy that came to me on Saturday, he's listening and he's like, Love Doctor, what can I do?
I'm blessed. When I think about things like this, I'm blessed because I realize that people actually, I have men in my life that talk to me, that allow themselves to be vulnerable with me. And I think that's priceless. And I've had cases of husband and wife say, oh, you know what? I've had a husband say, for some reason, I just can't talk to her. We're not on the same. So the first thing I'm going to mention, the only thing I'm going to mention when I get out of here, sometimes you're not on the same level.
Mental level?
when you're starting the relationship,
Yeah.
you're on the same level, but sometimes somebody upgrades, the other person doesn't
upgrade.
And they're not watching each other out to help pull each other so they're on the same page. So I can't speak your language anymore. You're speaking another language altogether. So again, I can't tell you what I'm thinking because
and then you end up feeling that there's no more love in that relationship.
Yo.
Anymore. Meanwhile, that's not the case.
Meanwhile, y'all are just not working on it together and having.
You can actually work on it.
Yes.
People just be lazy in these relationships. I'm gonna lie. People is just lazy. It's because it's easier to walk away. It's easier to say you're done.
It's not that easy to say I'm done, but I gotta go.
True.
All right. The Super Lounge comes up next, and you know Kenny is here. Kenny Cold, one and only, the Fresh Prince of Lagos.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, stop. I'm leaving you with this one by Asha. Why can't we be happy? Because why? Why can't we?